What's up everyone, my name is Alex Kouras and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a reaction video, something that I don't do very often, but I wanted to go over Alpha M's self-haircut. He got roughly 8.8 million views to this day, and I wanted to react to his video because I wanted to see if he was actually giving some quality tips in his video. We all know Alpha M, he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, lifestyle men's grooming gurus on YouTube, and he's honestly a really nice guy, really cool guy. I loved watching his videos. I've been watching him for so many years, so I want to take a look at this video. 8.8 million views, so let's see if his self-haircut tips are as good as mine. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the reaction.
Wow, not good. Gentlemen, drastic times call for drastic hair measures. Come on. All right, gentlemen, let's get down to business. So for this job, you're gonna need a few tools. You're gonna need a handheld mirror, something to see the back of your head. You're also gonna need a pair of sharp scissors, a comb, and then in this box, Old Faithful, my wall hair clipping set. Guys, I'm gonna...
Alright, so right off the bat, his tools. He's got a handheld mirror, a sharp scissor, got a comb, and his wall clippers. He's using a handheld mirror. I don't recommend you guys using a handheld mirror whatsoever. Go to Walmart. There's a $7 mirror you can buy. It's the ones that you hang on the back of your door. Super light, super cheap, $7. Just rotate it at a 45-degree angle in your bathroom, and you can see pretty much your entire head with no mistakes. So definitely game-changing.
I'm gonna link to a few of these down on Amazon. Today, I'm dusting off the old...
Ooh! Yo, Alpha M. My man, are those clippers rusted? Ew, dude, no, stop. Those things are rusty. You don't want to put that anywhere near your head. You're going to get like pimples or some type of rash or something, just like diseases. I don't even know. You don't want to put rusty clippers on your scalp whatsoever. The last thing you want to do is do that. So either get a new pair of clippers or just change out the back blade or something, because I wouldn't cut my hair with rusty blades. That just sounds really unsafe.
Alpha M, old school hair cutting tutorial, and I'm doing this because I need a haircut. It's been a minute. It's been about 3 weeks since I've gotten my cut, and I'm not going out to the barber or to see Steven. I don't think any of us are for a little while, and so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to test out my old skills and see if I still got the touch. Cutting your own hair isn't all that complicated or difficult. It takes a little practice. If you have the right tools, though, you can do it. And after I cut...
I agree. At first, it might seem very scary, but it's really not that hard. It takes some practice, and you definitely want to dedicate a few hours to getting it done right. I would say probably start with easier haircuts. Don't jump right into a skin fade. Do like an easy haircut, beginner haircut. Use 1 or 2 guards and try to minimize the lever, and then just work your way down to a skin fade after that. But to start, it's not that hard. Just be patient, dedicate a few hours to giving yourself a nice haircut.
Cut it, I'm gonna style it to see how bad I jacked it up. Step 1 is wet your hair. Make sure to get in the back, the sides, all over. When you're finished, towel dry. Once your hair is towel dried, grab your comb. Now what we wanna do is actually get the majority of your hair up, all right, off of the sides, all right? What I want you to do is to actually find where you normally part your hair. Find your part and get your hair out of your face, and then on the other side, we're also getting the hair off of the side.
So this is good for all of you guys watching that are beginners. You want to separate the sides and the back of your head to the length on top, because the length on top's usually always going to be longer. So what he's doing right now is giving himself a clean part line on both sides. I do this in pretty much every single self-haircut video, so you guys can check that out. But start off the haircut right, part your hair, make sure the lines are nice and straight, and separate these sides from the length on top.
So you've sectioned off your hair. You basically have the top, and then you've got the side. Most hair cutting sets are gonna come with 5 attachments, all right? You also have micro adjustments right here. And so I am actually gonna be starting with a...
So that micro adjuster is the lever. The lever is very good when it comes to detailing out the fade. So if you wanna make the fade really next level, you use the lever. If not, then, you know, it's gonna be a dodgy haircut, but you can still make it happen without the lever. And I've proven that throughout different self-haircut videos on my channel.
Number 4 attachment. I don't really know how long my hair is because I haven't cut it in a while, but what I'm gonna do is start here on the side, on the temple.
Okay, so he's starting with the number 4 guard, and he's basically just trying to gauge how long his hair is on, you know, the sides of his head, which is good. If you guys are new to this, you want to use a longer guard first, and then work your way down to the lower guard. So this is good. Starting with the number 4 guard to try and figure out where his hair length is, definitely a good tip.
Go up and fade out. You see how I did that? Up and out. You're pulling out, all right? Not up and over, up and out.
Big tip right there. Don't go into the length on top. Don't go with the shape of your head. Go up a 90-degree angle, or you can flick out like he's saying, but I would personally go 90 degrees because everybody likes that clean, squared off look when you're cutting the sides.
All right, you're gonna go all the way up to your hair. And then you're also going to do the other side before you move on to the back. After both sides, grab your handheld mirror and do the back. Now this takes a little bit of getting used to.
So the handheld mirror is definitely a very challenging thing to do. So again, if you guys want to cut your own hair, I definitely recommend that $7 Walmart mirror. Again, I'm not sponsored by Walmart whatsoever. It's just cheap, $7, and it works very well. So I've got videos of that on my channel, so definitely check them out. Handheld mirror is going to be very tough because you have to sit there with a wobbly, unstable arm, trying to cut your hair, like bending your arm in extremely weird angles that you've never done before. It's tough. It's really tough. You want to have a mirror that's steady, that's not moving, so then you can be the only thing moving and looking through the mirror. So he's making it really challenging, and I don't know, let's see how it turns out.
But honestly, it's not that bad. You just got to try it. And remember, we're stuck inside. So if you jack up the back, it's no big deal, right? It'll grow back. That's the beautiful thing. Next up, number 3, attachment. And you're gonna do the same thing, but instead of going as high, you're gonna actually drop it down a little bit lower. Remember, it's all about a fade, right? So here and...
So he's jumping down from the 4 guard to the number 3 guard, and he hasn't mentioned anything about the lever. So he's not necessarily fading it, I guess. He's just kind of going down the guards and I guess hoping that it looks good. So he went from the 4 to the 3.
Out, instead of going all the way up here, it's a little bit lower, all right? And feathering.
Feathering.
Right there.
Alright, so that's not as bad.
Now I'm using the number 2 attachment, all right? Right there. All right, now some hair is starting to come off a little bit.
Now he's using the number 2 guard. It looks a little bit better. I can definitely see a hard line right there where he just went over.
Next up, I'm going number 1, but then I'm actually going to move the blade as far out as it'll go, all right?
Okay, so he's using, that's a number 1. Hold on, wait, what? That looks like a half guard with the lever open. Okay, so he's actually using the lever now. He wasn't using the lever before, but now he's using the lever.
Is actually just fading lower on like my sideburn temple area and then just at like the base of my neck. Now, depending on how long your sides are, you can stop at any point. But me, I like it a little bit tighter, and so I'm going...
Nah, that's the half guard. That's the half guard. I don't think that's the 1 guard. There's no way. There's no way.
Number 1. Blend it in with the beard. Up and...
Yeah, that's definitely the half guard. I don't know. Unless... He did say this is an older clipper, so it makes sense. It could be an older version of the number 1 guard, so I don't know. Well, no, I'm just going to take his word that it's a 1 guard. Let's just take his word. It's a number 1 guard, lever open.
It's all about rolling the clippers in order to get a nice gradual fade as opposed to like a hard line.
He's definitely going up way too high on the side of his head. He definitely just went over what he previously just cut with this guard. Yep. 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 So he's giving himself like a taper at the back. He's not actually going up.
Next up, before we get to the top, I'm actually going to clean up around my ear and my neck. Now, for you guys out there that haven't done this before, I would recommend getting your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever, to actually...
Yeah, look at that. Look at that hard line right there. That is a hard line. Wow. Yeah. You could see the difference between the number 2 guard. There was a lot of hair there, but then the second he put the 1 guard, he pretty much just went right back into the 2 and the 3 guard. Like, he went really, like, he went too high, in my opinion. He went way too high, because now you clearly see a hard line, and the line's not even, it's not even a straight line. Like, it's all like jaggedy. Nah, he should have went lower. He should have went lower. He shouldn't have gone as high.
Help, because this can be a little bit tricky, but me?
Yeah, no. Sorry, guys, nah. I love Alpha M. He's awesome, super hilarious guy, but that's not doing it for me. And to be honest, 8.8 million people watched this video and probably cut their hair according to what he's saying, and that doesn't cut it for me. No, I would not tell anybody to do that. I don't even know what he did there, but he messed it up. He messed it up there. What you gotta do, right? I don't know. At least it grows back. Especially on the sides. It'll grow back quick, and you can easily just fade it.
I've done it before, so I'm gonna try to do it again. All right, just around the ears, nice and low. Other side. Right there.
There we go. Okay. That's not bad.
Take your time. There's no rushing this, right? Go nice and slow. Get help if you need it. Now, the second part of this...
I agree. Take your time. There's no rush whatsoever. You have all day. Just take 3 hours of your day to cut your hair. Be as patient as possible. Watch my videos and take notes. Take your time. If that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do. But there's no rush at all. This is your hair. You want it to turn out good. So, you know, take your time.
This is the top. If your hair's dried out, you want to make sure that you get it sort of damp again, all right? Because it's easier to cut. Up here, all right? Take the section right there. You're going to pull it up with your fingers, all right? Right there. And then you're just going to knock the little bit of ends off, depending on how much you want to take off, all right? And grab the section right next to it.
So for this haircut, it looks like he's just trimming off the top. So he's basically feeding off of his previous haircut that he got, I think he said 3 weeks ago. And using the shape that barber gave him for the current hair, he's just using that shape and going by section and trimming off like maybe 1/4 or 1/2 inch in each section, in hopes that it's, you know, about even and balanced throughout the top of his head. Another thing that he said here that was pretty good was making sure that your hair is wet when you cut the hair on top with scissors. You don't want it to be dripping, but you want it to be wet, so that way when you comb your hair, all the hair follicles are as straight as possible. You can't cut your hair when it's curly and dry.
Right there, and take your scissors, cut on top of your fingers. Next section. All you're doing is moving section by section over your hair, all right? You start on the front, and then what you're going to do, then start on the next section, all right? Pull it up right back there, and just knock off the tips. Section over and up, and knock off the tips. Just a little bit. And all you do is move section by section back your head, all right? So now we're gonna go right there, start there, a little bit, and just a little bit. Right there. And there it is. One Alpha M home haircut complete. Now I'm gonna get a shower, come back and style it, and see how bad I jacked it up. All right, now what I like to do to finish off my hair, I get my putty again and just take a very, very, very small little bit, all right? This is just to sort of finish the hairstyle and lock it into place. I also like to do this to add a little bit of piecey texture and separation. I go in there, a little bit of that action. Oh, yeah, mama.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, what? Little piecey separation. What? Yeah, exactly. I'm ready to FaceTime or Skype my ass off with those spicy ass tenure. Actually, I got a wife, but you're ready. Now I'm gonna rotate. Ready?
I'm not ready either. Hold on, wait, all right, ready? He's doing the 360. How are we looking? The right side, okay. I can see hard line here. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. I mean, especially if you're doing it yourself for the first time, not bad.
What do you think? Not too bad.
Ooh, right there, massive hard line. That's a big one. Okay, what else?
Yeah, right. It's been a few years, a little bit.
It's been a few years, yeah. See, so you know this guy. Ooh, no. The left side. That's a jacked up side. Oh no, it's basically as if he just took the one guard or the half guard, whatever it was, and went straight up, and then that was it. Like, hold on, let me go back.
What do you think?
Zoom in on this
Not
a little
too
bit.
bad, right? It's
Yeah,
been a
that
few
back.
years, a little.
Yeah, right there. Oh no. Like here it looks okay towards the back-ish. It looks alright. But then here, yeah, like I said before, he just kind of eliminated the 2 and the 3 guard and then just skipped it. And when he went to the 1 guard, he just went right back over the 2 and the 3. And now it just looks really bad right there. You know, he did say some good tips throughout this video, so I'm not going to dog on him too much. But I wouldn't personally use this, you know, the clipper work as tips to cut my own hair. I just wouldn't. There's no way. Not with the hair looking like that.
A bit rusty, but it's kind of like riding a bike. Gentlemen, here's the deal. I wanted to do this video.
It's
just
not
to
like
show you
riding
that
a bike.
Even when times are a little bit weird, you still have control. All right, you can still look good. You can still take care of yourself. You can still be well groomed. Because in my opinion, times like this call for us to maintain our routine and do the things that we're used to doing as much as possible. It helps us stay in the right mindset. It's also just kind of badass to be able to cut your own hair and to learn a new skill.
Oh, say that one more time.
Helps us stay in the right mindset. It's also just kind of badass to be able to cut your own hair and to learn a new skill. Guys.
Yes, it is. And that's it for this reaction, guys. Just like Mr. Alpha M says, it's pretty badass to be able to cut your own hair, save yourself so much time and money by not going to the barbershop, waiting in those super long lines, paying a barber for a decent haircut when you could have done it yourself in a lot less time and then saved that $50. So overall, my man Alpha M, he's an awesome dude. I love his channel. I've been watching his videos probably since I was in high school, like 10 years ago. So I love this guy. He's really awesome, great YouTuber. I'm looking to eventually, hopefully one day, catch up to this guy, you know, or at least follow the footsteps that he took to become a successful YouTuber. He's super influential, very awesome dude, and I love watching his videos. But in terms of self haircuts, my man should just not talk about it at all and just, you know, stick to Steven cutting his hair, paying whatever he pays to get his haircut done by Steven. Because as we can see, the final product on the sides, not so great. The back looked okay. It looked okay. And the top looked pretty good. So just for a trim, I liked it. The sides, not good. You know, the fading steps were not good. The lever, didn't even talk about it until the final guard. At the end of the day, what are you gonna do? During quarantine, you have no choice. You have to cut your own hair. It's not gonna turn out as good, but you have to do what you gotta do. And he tried. He definitely tried to make it a really good video, and props to him. He did have some good tips as well. But if you want to learn in advanced, a little bit more detail, I have a Teachable account set up with my self haircut course. If you guys want to learn how to cut your own hair and save your time and money, the first link at the top of the description will have that course. But if you guys did like this reaction video, make sure you leave a like and share this video with a friend. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys click on that subscribe button down below and click on the post notifications as well to never miss a new video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace!